Marriage is about being on the ocean in a boat. There's calm spells and there's also rough spells. And what you've got to remember is during a rough spell, point your boat towards the wave and fight your way through it, and you'll get through it.
Well, my first memory of Josh is getting a phone call while I was on holiday in Disney with my children to say Josh had been born and that my dog was being put down on the same day. We rushed back, as one does, and his mother showed me her stretch marks, which Josh calls, of course, and we bought a lovely Winnie the Pooh and Tigger. I'm not sure if the Tigger or the Pooh was more relevant to his life in the future, but anyway.
Because obviously I used to take him to football every week, and when he was very young, clearly there was lots of swearing would go on in the crowd. And this one particular day, the referee was pretty diabolical, and obviously Josh had seen every other grown man in the stadium stand up and berate the ref. So Josh decided this one particular time that he would do the same. So he stood up, being the only person to stand up. He pointed at the ref and he shouted at the top of his voice that the referee was a wiper. It appeared the whole stadium went very quiet and suddenly erupted in laughter.
I've got a great memory of Josh sitting in our common room with his tie in his mouth, chewing his tie. And if you'd said to me at that point that Josh would be the first amongst our friendship group to get married and to settle down, I might have thought that would be about as likely as Leicester City winning the Premier League title. But he's proved us all wrong, and just like the Leicester City story, he does things in the right way. Everyone wants him to really do well, and he's a great guy.
Okay, well, I remember taking Josh on a politics trip to Washington and New York. Josh thoroughly enjoyed the trip. Standout moment from that, I think, is captured in this photo. This is Josh at the podium with the President of the United States, and you just get that feeling that the boundaries between reality and fantasy just getting that little bit blurred. You can see that Josh is well away, pretending to be president.
So I'd like to wish Josh and Tanya all the very best on this very happy day. We remember Josh here at Nottingham High School as a hard-working, committed and enthusiastic lad, and I'm sure that will suit him well for his marriage ahead to Tanya.
I remember the first time we met him for his examiner for the driving test, and he shut the exam sign. He's the only pupil that I know that has shut the exam sign at the beginning, not at the end when they've been successful.
We were sitting round eating dinner. Josh, his normal routine would be, right, okay, run the bath, up he goes. Yeah, it's fantastic. So you heard the water go on. That was great. We're all seated down. He comes down. We're eating beautiful dinner. And then suddenly, water drip was coming out of the light. And it's like, what's that? Where's the water coming from? Where's the water coming from? And then suddenly it was a gush. And water was just pouring out of the light. And guess what Josh had done? He'd left the bath running and water was flying out. I think the calmness of Mike and Susie was the best, but that sums Josh up.
Hello, I'm going to Scotty tomorrow. I'm a running about. Thank you. Goodbye.
I met Josh in Oxford when I was at university interviews in 2010, December 2010.
What was your very first memory of him?
My first memory of him was him being a very strange guy who my best friend at school brought along. So they were in the same college together and I was at a different college. He brought this tall-looking blonde guy along. I had no idea who he was. I think the first thing we spoke about actually was football, which has kind of been a defining thing in our friendship as well. His ideas on football aren't great, and obviously Mark Davies is one of the best players in the world, so he doesn't have any idea what he's talking about, to be honest.
So we met, as you might remember, in 2010 back at LSC, and we, if I recall correctly, we met at the parish hall playing table tennis, which we did many times afterwards as well. And your sister asks me to recall some very funny memory with you, but the only thing that I recall are all the moments of banter about Nottingham Forest being the worst team in the world.
Josh is an intelligent person. Well, he'd have you believe he's an intelligent person, but I think this story proves that he's not an intelligent person. But anyway, like IQ of 152 when he was like 5, 7 stars at GCSE, you know, all A's at A level, blah blah blah. Went to Yale, got a degree. So this very intelligent person, you know, probably about 19, 20 years old, turns to his younger sister, 5 years younger sister, and goes, "Emma, I've spilt water on the hob." And they're like, "Okay, what's wrong? Why does it matter?" And he was like, "Will it catch fire?"
Stop right here. No, where my finger's pointing. No, Josh. No, Josh. Yes. Now, stay there.
I would say that he still hasn't learned to clean shoes, that he's still not very tidy. We're leaving Tanya to put these matters right, these are important things. But he's a wonderful boy, he's going to make a wonderful husband.
My favourite memory of Josh was in our second year at university, and to get to the kitchen we used to have to pass Josh's door. I'm sure you'll all agree that Josh doesn't have the quietest of voices, and one time we overheard him and our friend Michael talking about me and Georgia. And so we lingered for a while and maybe pressed our ear against the door to listen in, until the opportunity was right. We burst in and had a face-off with them about what they were talking about. Afterwards we then went to Vikram's room to reconvene and discuss what they had been talking about. And about 10 minutes in, Josh burst dramatically through the door and shouted, "You're not the only ones who can listen in at doors." After quite a serious kind of situation, it all became so funny and we all burst out laughing. And that's the thing about Josh, is that he has a way of completely lifting sometimes a serious mood.
Sure, that's the M25. Am I wrong? Mummy, I'm Emma. The M25 goes in a circle of London, doesn't it?
We first met on the lane. It was about some New Year's Eve it was. Christmas. And we started talking about boxing. And he liked boxing, and I don't know how we got talking about boxing. And from then on, it became sport. And then I think I had Sky, I'm not quite sure whether Mike had Sky or not. So then we used to see the matches together. And that's how we got the friendship going with Josh on a sporting level. Well, he was also anticipating moves, wasn't he, you know. He'd say, give it, give it, give it, you know, cross it and stuff like that. And he read the game when it was on television or so, but he was always a move ahead, as he would be.
My favourite memory of Josh would be one when he was actually over in America, and I received this text that was... I remember it being quite late at night. It just said, "Help me." So I sent him a text back saying, "What's up?" And he said, "I've missed the chance for the love of my life." Or something along those lines. It was a very dramatic text, which seemed to blow something well out of proportion, but you know, you're probably used to Josh doing that. So, turns out, he hadn't kissed a girl. He'd been talking to her and he hadn't kissed her. I think it's safe to assume that girl was Tanya. And I think it's safe to assume that Josh got his chance to kiss her and make things right.
What's your favourite memory of him?
Hilariously, it's one that I don't even think he was there for. We was in America studying away, like the Hardman is, and we all decided to go to the one football match we know he would have given his left foot for. In fact, we wanted to make him so jealous of that, we even brought along his sister, who doesn't even care about football, just because we knew the look on his face when we told him was just going to be priceless. And it was great!
Really nice memory of Josh is when we went to visit him in America when he was studying at Yale, and we met him at Grand Central Station in New York, which was pretty wonderful, and then obviously watching him graduate from Yale, which was awesome. So
I first met Josh when I was going in for sort of like an interview sort of thing, and Josh was sitting there in the corner, so the first thing that we sort of really spoke about was the fact that we're both football referees as well, so that was really quite, like, it's good when you first meet people to have something in common with, so you knew that it was going to be a fun guy to talk to. So.
Do you still think he's a fun guy to talk to?
Oh, yeah, come on, you're being a bit harsh.
If you could use only 2 words to describe Josh, what would they be?
Well, that's really easy.
Okay.
That would be my boy.
Loyal and passionate.
Special person.
Made us feel young again, I think.
That's more than 2 words.
special and clever.
Enthusiastic and intellectual.
2 words. Well, poo and Tigger.
I really do want to say socially awkward right now, but I'm not going to. So I'd say Josh is a passionate person, and then probably caring. I'll go for caring.
Obscure and obsessive. I don't think that's too harsh.
I would definitely say trustworthy and genuine.
The podium. There we go. They're not going to pop their champagne. Don't worry. It's fine.
Slightly unexpected.
Can't drive.
Anyway, to end with, do you have any messages of goodwill or otherwise for Josh?
For Josh?
Yeah, for Josh this time.
Not Tanya. Because
No.
Tanya's just good luck. Good luck. That would be my answer, Tanya. Josh, do not make sexist jokes. Because it's not fair.
Right, this isn't a political rally.
It is a political rally. You deserve to be in the kitchen, not Tanya.
Good luck.
That's a wrap.
We are. Right, that was great, actually.
No, you can carry on.
Now, when do we start recording?
In all seriousness, on this very important, possibly the most important day of your life, I wish you all the very best for you and Tanya. I hope that you have a fantastic life together ahead, and I'm extremely glad that I get to see you after 3 long years, and here's to the hoping that our next catch-up comes a bit sooner. Ciao, Josh.
We hope you have a wonderful day. Hopefully it'll be warmer than today, because it's pretty cold out here today. I know we haven't met Tanya yet, but we're looking very much forward to meeting you once after the wedding. Hopefully you'll come and visit us.
Hannah and I are absolutely delighted that Josh and Tanya have got married today. We'd like to wish you all the very best for your future and many, many years of happiness together.
Yeah, just have a great day, and hope you have a wonderful life together, and we'll always be here for you.
I was going to say, it was making it sound like you weren't going to be there. Have a wonderful life together, but you won't see me anymore.
Well, you never know, do you?
Just like to say, hope today has been amazing and the rest of your life together is amazing. I know Tanya is such a great person and compliments Josh brilliantly, and wish you all the best.
It's so easy to think of Josh as just being a really clever lad,
yeah.
and he's much more than that. He's much more than that. He's incredibly caring and sensitive, and I think if I wish anything for him for the future, it'll be that he realises his potential, and one of those potential things is being a fantastic father. And I'm sure that's something I can guarantee.
Yeah, I just want to wish them all the best for the future, really. They deserve all of the happiness in the world, and hopefully we'll be part of a great day and the start of their future together.
So, congratulations, Josh, and all the best for the future. Me and my wife have been married 5 years? 8 years, and been together over 15, so 18. Correction. Okay, so come here, hello. Congratulations, Josh. All the best, buddy.
I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. You are both a very special, well, both of you are very special. Josh, you're an incredibly kind and loving individual. Have a wonderful life together.
Tanya and Josh, we'd both like to wish you congratulations, and we're both excited to see your future unfold together. Gonna say congratulations? No?
Yeah, I'd just like to just send you both lots and lots of love, just wishing you lots of happiness. I would say look after each other, take good care of each other, and just have fun.
So yeah, just like to say congratulations, Josh and Tanya. I wish you every happiness in the future, and please keep in touch.
He's got lots of fantastic qualities, and I'm sure he and Tanya will be very happy in the future. And all of us here at the school wish him all the very best for the future.
Good luck, guys. I'm sure, Josh, you'll be an absolutely fantastic husband. I'm just not sure that Tanya feels the same way.
Congratulations on your wedding day, and we will be thinking of you all day. And that's all I've got to say is a little word of advice for both of you, really, and it is this: to keep your marriage brimming with love in the loving cup. Whenever you're wrong, admit it. Whenever you're right, shut up. And this is what I've been doing all my life, and we've been married quite a long time.
Yeah, this is a special message for Josh and Tanya. Hopefully the weather's been kind to you today. A big step now that you're going to be married. I know you've been seeing each other for a couple of years. I'm sure you'll be happy together. Just remember that the longer you're together, the more you've got to try and understand one another. That goes for the good times and the bad times. Of course, Josh, big Nottingham Forest fan, so Tanya, occasionally if he's got to sneak off and go to a game, just give him a little bit of leeway. But just to wish you all the very, very best and have a long and happy marriage.